pagbalik ka naton balita ha 5, duha ka adlaw nga pagdumarahan Project B.O.S.S o kon Brotherhood Operation Sweet Smile ipinagin Alpha Phi Omega Fraternity and Sorority International ngan Maharlika Charity Foundation Incorporated in medical ngan surgical mission han cliff lip and pallet cases gintikangan na adin report kan Janine Royo.
Hamag kasugbo nga paningkamutan Maharlika Charity Foundation Incorporated nganhan Smile Train International kaupod ang Alpha Phi Omega International Fraternity and Sorority gintikangan nakakulop ang duha ka adlaw nga medical surgical mission han cleft lip and palate cases sa Eastern Visayas Regional Medical Center. Ang Project B.O.S.S o Brotherhood Operation with a Smile in usang nga medical and surgical mission diin libre nga gintatagan ni gayon ang kabataan nga waray kapas para bumayad in sugad nga operasyon. Ang proyekto ay nagtikang Hunyohan tuig 2011, diin may adaliwat mga 11 ka pasyente ang naakomodar. Dako naman ang iging tubuhan numerohan mga pasyente nga makakatagamtaman libre nga konsultasyon ng operasyon yan nga tuig, dara kaya duha ka adlaw nga misyon ingin i-ekspektaran maabot 50 nga may mga pareho nga kaso. Pinaagi liwat ang pakigsumpayan ni Engineer Gabriel Yenko ha 8th Infantry Division and Armed Forces of the Philippines na tagadliwat ni gayon aton mga pasyente nga nagrayo nga lugar sugod ang mga area san Samar nga madara ha EVRMC ngan makatagamtam gihapon han libre nga operasyon. Samtang yan nga adlaw naman ang katapusan han medical surgical mission han cleft lip ngan palate cases. Janine Royo, News 5.
Alpha Phi Omega International Fraternity and Sorority magpapadayon pa hadunira Project B.O.S.S o kon Brotherhood Operation Sweet Smile nga nahatun mga bungi. Ang report adikan Janine Royo.
Mahumanan 11 ka misyon nga kasugbong ang Maharlika Charity Foundation Incorporated hapaghatagin libre nga operasyon ng mga kabataan nga may cleft lip ngan palate cases magpapadayon ang organisasyon ng Alpha Phi Omega International Fraternity ngan Sorority han era Project B.O.S.S o Brotherhood Operation Sweet Smile.
Now, our organization Alpha Phi Omega has been involved in this way back June 2011 when we started in Zamboanga del Sur. This is now our 11th mission together with Maharlika Charity Foundation. And fortunate now we have a new partner from United States. Beside me is Dr. Dennis Snyder.
And not to mention what it takes to bring these children in. We at home, mostly from the U.S., some from London, England, some from Europe, know how very, very lucky we and our families are. And many of the children we care for are extremely poor and live so far from here that if someone did not go out and procure them, to find them and to get the means of being here, that they would never have any care. So this is, again, a partnership that is working beautifully, and our goal is to take care of as many children as we safely can.
An nga tanan nga nagiging kaapi ni nga proyekto involuntaryo nga libre nga iginahatagan ira serbisyo mga pasyente sugad na lahan apo nga namamasig-una liwat na pamilingin pondo pinaagin fundraising agud matustusan ang mga kinahanglan nga panggarastusan han Project B.O.S.S. Ini nga proyekto ay nahimugso di dan Hunyo tuig 2011 ha Zamboanga nga nasundan pa iba-iba nga lugar han nasod. Mahuman naman hatakuro in otro liwat nga gimbuhat ang Project B.O.S.S sa Eastern Visayas Regional Medical Center han naglabay nga duha ka adlaw nga nakatalaan liwat ini bumisita Maguindanao sunod nga semana. Waray naman daw kinakahadlukan ng grupohan apo ha paglinibot-libot hiniya iba-iba nga lugar han nasod tungod maupay naman daw ang era panuyuan nga nagpapadangat layrahin charity works. Samtang nanawagan liwat ang presidente ng Alpha Phi Omega haton may mga sugad nga kaso nga diri maawod ngan magpartisipar hini nga libre nga serbisyo.
I would like to grab this opportunity because we'll be here on a yearly basis, which we cannot determine as exactly when, but those listening and you still have locate or to find some patients with this kind of deformity, the cleft lip, palate, and even hernia patients, start contacting this station and giving your name so that we'll have a listing already prior to our return next year.
Janine Royo, News 5.
J
Yes, TV5 yan.
Sila yung nag-interview sa'yo?
Oo, sila nag-interview sa akin.
May picture ka? Ay. Marilang kumakit. Ha? Ha?
Diyan mo siya nag-interview.
Yan po.
Anong buta lang ito? Anong ang battery?
I came from
Hindi na matay na picture.
Sino ko ako?
Sir, sa Mrs. B. Ano rin ay magtalikod? Picture kami sa TV5.
Name of everything.
Unique, Mike.
You can get that door. Thank you.
Okay, sir, good morning.
Good morning.
Your first, sir, please tell us about this project.
Well, Project B.O.S.S, that is Brotherhood Operation Sweet Smile. That is if we are doing only cleft lip and palate. But if we are doing also cataract, that is called Sight and Smile. And if only cataract, it's called Brotherhood Operation Saving Sights. Now, our organization, Alpha Phi Omega, has been involved in this way back June 2011 when we started in Zamboanga del Sur. This is now our 11th mission together with the Maharlika Charity Foundation. And fortunate now we have a new partner from United States. Beside me is Dr. Dennis Snyder, who will be telling something also of their involvement for these humanitarian purposes. Go ahead, Dennis.
Well, first of all, we'd like to, on behalf of all of our team, Medical Missions for Children, thanking B.O.S.S, thanking Maharlika, and of course Dr. Ben Valdez, and the entire staff here at Eastern Visayas Medical Center, and not to mention what it takes to bring these children in. We at home, mostly from the U.S., some from London, England, some from Europe, know how very, very lucky we and our families are. And many of the children we care for are extremely poor and live so far from here that if someone did not go out and procure them, to find them and to get the means of being here, that they would never have any care. So this is, again, a partnership that is working beautifully, and our goal is to take care of as many children as we safely can.
How many doctors, sir, are you?
Well, on this trip here in Leyte at Tacloban, we have 3 surgeons and 4 anesthesiologists. We also have nurses with us. So we have 13 people total. Now in our entire organization, we have between physicians, dentists, and nurses, we have about 350 or 400 volunteers.
This has been the advocacy of your organization, sir.
The purpose?
Yes.
Well, certainly the majority of our care is centered around cleft lip and cleft palate. Cleft lip and cleft palate, these are devastating deformities. They're very common. As medically speaking, they're relatively common. So these children really, and everywhere in the world, many times in the Philippines, on each of the islands we've been to, it's a bigger and bigger problem. It doesn't become less, it becomes more. We also take care of patients that have been injured in burn injuries, facial burns, neck burns. We also take care of microtia. These are children born without an ear, so they have no ear. We also have dental teams. So they're the 4 pieces of our charity. But most of what we do is cleft care.
Okay, let's clarify to the public. This is a
Sure.
voluntary.
Yes. Everybody you see, just as with the B.O.S.S Foundation, with Marlika, everybody's a volunteer. Everyone. All the nursing staff, all of the physicians, all the dentists, and we also all partake in the fundraising, just as Dr. Valdez does. We are working all year long, raising awareness and raising support for the trips.
So we get the funds from fundraising, sir.
Yes, in our organization right now we're still not the foundation, so it is coming from contributions from our members here and abroad, mostly from abroad because of the multiplying effect of the money. And I would like to thank them, all of them, if they have a chance to see this video clipping. If you find me with a copy, surely this will be shown all over the world wherein we are all located. And as I said, it's mostly on even donations, of course, they are all voluntary. So on our part, we do give our time in doing these things. And our organization is the one on the grassroots looking for patients, having these connections, so that these volunteer doctors and the Marlika Charity Foundation have patients to be operated upon. Okay? Because these patients, you cannot find them just around. They're mostly hidden by their parents because of the deformities.
Exactly right.
Is this project, sir, being catered only here in Tacloban?
No, as I said, we started from Banda del Sur, 2011. This is our 11th mission together with Marlika Charity Foundation. Last time we had it, recently we had it in Tacloban. A week after now, we'll be, on November 18, we'll have it in Buluan, Maguindanao, where a lot of people fear to go. But because this is charity and we are doing good, we don't feel anything.
Nice.
Yeah.
Remarkable.
We started this way back.
2011 with Marlika. But Marlika's been around for past 30 years.
What do you think, sir, are the developments of this project? From the very first year that we started this project until now?
A lot more people now, especially from other places, they've been coming to me and asking it to be replicated in their places. So I told them, okay, let's start doing the groundworks, and once we have the list of the patients and we are satisfied with the number, because normally it should be about at least 50 patients. The reason here we can come, even though it's not really 50 patients, is because this hospital has been made into a club center by Marlika. So that will more or less cater more often. So when the mission comes, you expect less patients, because they'll be training doctors here and nurses to cater to these people in the whole of the region.
For the people who doesn't know about Marlika Foundation, can you please tell us what is Marlika Foundation?
Marlika Charity Foundation, as I said, started about 30 years ago, and primarily catering to left lip and palate deformities. But they also do cataract, hernia, dental, and minor cystic removal.
How many patients do we have today? Do we have for today?
Right now, I think we have 35.
In total, already for the next couple days, we have 35. I think today would be about 15, 16, 17, somewhere in there. And as you know better than I do, these children come in all week long. So that more and more children show up. So
today we're expecting about 6 to 8 to come in.
At least, right.
So overall, how many patients do we expect?
Well, maybe about 40.
40 to 50. I think 40 to 50.
These are purely from Tacloban City?
No, from all over the region. As I said, when we were talking in private, I have involved the Armed Forces of the Philippines, the 8th Infantry Division, through the Major General Leyte, the Commanding General. So we did this, and then they were ferrying the patients from other areas, even though it takes them 3 hours travel, 4 hours travel. So again, military is not only for war, we're also doing this for peace and humanitarian purposes. This is started, the union with the AFP started because the Commanding General of East Mincon that is located in Davao is our brother also in fraternity. That is Lieutenant General Segovia, Jordi Segovia. So with him, in the helm of the eastern part of Mindanao, we were able to cover partly the Mindanao, and of course his underclass or his MISTA, the armed forces. I was able to jump from one infantry to the other.
Remarkable.
Yeah.
So we have much more numbers of patients
Yes.
this year compared last year.
Compared last year was 11.
11.
And the year prior to that was only 5. So the partnership proved to be doing better.
Alright, sir, we have no more questions. Maybe you have further message. You have other message for the public.
Well, I would like to grab this opportunity because we'll be here on a yearly basis, which we cannot determine as exactly when, but those listening and you still have locate or find some patients with this kind of deformity, the cleft lip, palate, and even hernia patients, start contacting this station and giving you names so that we'll have a listing already prior to our return next year. And hopefully, Dr. Dennis will still be around.
I hope. I'm hoping we all are.
Yeah? I say you'll be around to service again.
No, it'll be our pleasure. It really would. That's everybody is delighted to be here. We've been in the Philippines for a number of years. We've never worked at this hospital, and it's just already a tremendous experience. This is what we do. This is what we want to keep doing, and to see it grow. And just as you mentioned, if there are children in communities, families, any way we can reach them, we want to do it. That's
reach as far as Samar, we can also utilize again the armed forces of the Philippines as far as all the areas that can be reached by your stations. So we can ferry them here.
Alright, thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Opportunity.
Much appreciated.